Hello, everyone. Tom here. This is Behemoth, the game by the Behemoth. We'll be checking the sound. If anyone's watching, just let me know how it is at the moment. There'll be game my own audio, and of course, I'm Tom. I do the thumbnails stuff. Andre will be back with Mario Party shortly. So, without further ado, I'm gonna check the page quickly, just make sure it's on. Yeah, it looks like it is. And yeah, let's dive in. This game came out yesterday. Behemoth is made by the Castle Crashers developers and Alien Hominid. So let's go. Just got my controller working. There we go. And yeah, not much yet in terms of game sound, but we'll see shortly. I think this is a runner. You could say a chicken runner. Let's get going. Oh, and hold on, I'm hearing game audio. It's pretty quiet. I'm going to turn it up a bit. It should just be like wind sounds. I think there's no actual music yet. Okay, you hear wind now. That's great. So let's just start. I think we can change the chicken as we go. Here we go. Okay, all I know is kind of like a Flappy Bird game, and this is kind of did this for the anniversary of their game company. I think it's 21 years now, but it was kind of like a shadow drop. They just announced it 2 weeks ago. And, oh, it looks like we have to get through those nests. I know very little of this game, other than it's got great art of the Behemoth that I've loved for years. Oh. Why is there toast? Yeah. And so for everyone watching, yeah, Andre will be here in about just an hour. We'll probably end this and start a new stream for Mario Party. Okay, yeah, get some sort of bonus. Bonus with the nests. Oh, no, I'm cooked. But hey, I helped 40 baby chicks. All right. Okay, now, yeah, unlock nothing from that, of course. I do love, it's 2D, but I love kind of like the rotation added to the Behemoth chicken. That's caramel corn. Oh, that would have been perfect for Halloween yesterday. Yeah, it was my first day, my first try at this. Easier than Alien Hominid, though. You have to think, when the Behemoth started making indie games, there was no like Xbox Live Arcade yet even. They had Alien Hominid on disc. And although they were there kind of at the start of Xbox Live Arcade when they made the HD version. Hi V, how's it going? Do you have any emote suggestions? Because I still have that on my list to make more emotes. Although that's for YouTube. Celery. I'm sure this being by the Behemoth, there's going to be all sorts of crazy stuff everywhere. What? I don't understand the forks, but okay. Nope, we gotta make it up these nests. Yeah, it's like a kind of like a widescreen Flappy Bird, but a nice thing they did for their anniversary. This game's only on Steam right now. I'm sure, like other Behemoth games, they'll probably make it to other platforms later. And it's only, I think it's $4 US. It was like $5 Canadian. Although they gave us a code, which was nice. I would have gladly bought it. I'm wondering if kind of like Bird and Bean will get different scenery in the background. Yeah, it's the forks, like the toast seems to just push me. Maybe a fork kind of gets rid of some of the birds I'm bringing along, and when I go to the nest here, let's see what happens. I guess it multiplies based on the number I have. It's not like I dropped them off, and there's a butcher's knife. It does certainly look adorable with the little chicks floating in. Okay, a magnet. This is going to be helpful. This will help bring in more of them. Oop. Kind of bounced there. There's all sorts of eggs in this game. Oh, I lost a ton from the butcher's net. Nice. This is a nice bit of relaxing for me at lunch today. It's definitely one of those kind of busy mornings where things like my shower curtain broke. It's not fun. I think the neat thing about this game too is that unlike... Oh, I lost so many... I guess the chicks are kind of like health. We had to wait a long time for alien hominid invasion after finding out about it. It's nice that this one is just a shadow drop in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, that gets tough, and it does become night. So, hey, almost 1,000. I'll have to aim for over 1,000 next time. Yeah, the caramel corn theme does make sense now for the Halloween release date. And kind of being ahead of everything. Oh, there we go. This is going to take a while to unlock everything. Well, the difficulty racks up fast. We'll see how long a session will be. I'm guessing it's made for like, you know, probably like 5-minute playthroughs. Or maybe I'll unlock some stuff where it makes it possible to play through for a long time. I think one of the last ones, like sort of a runner type game I liked a lot was Minute Fun Racer. They did a sort of charity version of Minute. And that, like Minute, every loop around you get some new upgrade and get to go a bit further. Or it plays in a different way even, where things like pylons... I think at one point they like hurt you, but another part you hit him and it gives you a boost, stuff like that. Oh, this is not good. This is not good for my hopes of getting 1,000. No. Hi, Dev Patel. Thanks for dropping by today. Yeah, I just it seemed like the best way to cover. It's an ad after 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry about that, V. Yeah, no, this seemed the best way to cover this game because it's a smaller game, and right before Andre is streaming Mario Party, like I'll probably end this stream and then Andre will take over for Mario Party, and yeah, it's a nice relaxing break for me. I'll maybe work on like another secret game explain project after this, and you know, just have a relaxing afternoon. Whoa. The momentum, it's kind of like Lunar Lander back in the day. You have to get used to the momentum, but not too bad. It's not, I'm not stuck going too far in the direction. I love the little hearts. And it was funny over the years. I can't get it over my green screen, but I have one of the Behemoth, like, squishy chickens. How the Behemoth was one of the best logos around for a game company and the characters, but, you know, it could only be like a little cameo in their games. So now it has its own game. Well, hello, Elijah Drago. Oh, that's great. Andre is going to be streaming Mario Party Jamboree right after this. Probably... Well, I guess time zones, like the usual time. but I'll probably end this stream and start. So. I shouldn't read chat while while playing this game. I got destroyed. I'll get to your comment in just a moment and think about it. These are like rings in Sonic. It is interesting though. It starts you right back at 0. Another game where you're collecting stuff recently, UFO 50, Magic Garden. I was playing that recently. That is much tougher. You run to a wall and that you run instantly. Highly recommend UFO 50. You probably play that game for nearly forever. Only on Steam as well right now. Steam is sometimes like a window of the future for console releases. 24, only 976 more to go. Okay, well I'm getting a ton now thanks to this block going through. Yeah, it's a rack up a high score like a side game. Yeah, it's or almost like a snack game. A game like this when maybe just want to have a relaxing time. Although I guess it does get stressful after. Like I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls lately. That is definitely not one where I just go, ah yes, time for 5 minutes of Dark Souls. It's the complete opposite. That is complete opposite. Probably different routes too of these fallen chicks to follow. Now the toast, maybe if I get ahead of the toast, it'll just push me really fast. No, it's not like some boost really. Oh, getting a warning there. These arrows are a bit smaller than they were in Alien Hominid Invasion, where there's so much stuff going on. They've really had to have the arrows almost the entire screen height. When you had 4 players. Otherwise you just miss them. Oh no. I don't think I can be crushed with the screen scrolling. That's good. What? I gotta train the laser beam now. Alright. Oh, I missed the nest. Very relaxing music. Now, I'm not sure what the sunflower seeds do yet. Maybe it feeds them in some way or nourishes them. Oh, cantaloupe. I definitely have to build up a longer train of chicks again. A shield? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Deb. Patel. Yeah, this is chaos. Yeah, I think you're totally right on the shield. I should get it as often as I can. Now the fruit, I think it might be related to Dan Paladin, the artist. He had like a watermelon song at one point, and you see that watermelon chunk there. It could be related to that. Yeah, this is pure chaos now. I appreciate the forgiving physics for the most part. Ah, I missed it. It gets hard to make it there through those clouds. I think the cantaloupe is turning to be the hardest thing. What's the difference between plastic bag bread? I don't get that. Oh, and you free other ones in an eggshell. Let's get another mechanic in here. I've had trouble keeping up, like collecting them, but I'm certainly making it farther. I think it's slowing down from building up a bit. I probably unlocked it a lot there. I collected over 1,000. Yeah. Well, thank you, Divine Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Just barely. I wonder. I guess whenever you drop them off of the nest, it counts for it. So let me check out what we've unlocked, if anything. Let's go try brand. All right, we're gonna be horrifying Cthulhu Behemoth now. We've always had a ton of customization options since Pit People, which came out after Castle Crashers. Yeah, it appears to be a Cthulhu version of Behemoth. This is on Steam, I guess because Steam's the easiest one to release, and it's what they're most familiar with. But I could totally see it show up on mobile later. Although that'd be hard. Unless you're willing to rotate your phone. Which I guess some games do. I don't know, I play only Point P on mobile. The one that's kind of like a sequel to Downwell. It's my go-to mobile game. Okay, if you get 2,000, you get 5 subs. Well, thank you very much. That's a good goal. I would just accept it as a silly goal regardless. But let's see. It's the first time playing it. It is more forgiving than something like Flappy Bird, but I'll try. I got 42 minutes. To see what more than what horrifying alts like they have Cthulhu already. What other ones they'll have for the Behemoth? Well, thank you, Rudy. Appreciate it. I do wish they had multiplayer for this. They have leaderboards, of course, but it's always fun to be competing against friends. Oh, I missed the magnet. Okay, we got the siege shield. Got a decent base. 2 shields. I wonder if they overlap. Doesn't look like it. I think I'll have my dose of happiness today after this. Oh, does it get lighter just going up higher? I wonder, can I just keep going up forever? It kind of is a multiplier if you just keep them and go to the nest again, I bet. What I remember, Alien Hominid Invasion did have another update with another boss. But I have to probably bring some friends to play at some point. Yes, getting the laser is key. Ah! I missed the second laser. Okay, 1,270. I've beaten the last one, I think. Yeah, it just seems key to hold on to them and deposit them at each nest. You don't really deposit them, you know. That's when points are counted. Darn you, butter. Slide off you. 1,700. I need an epic chain of them. It gets a bit harder. You go a bit forward. Oh, I could have got it there. Will that cost me? Will that cost me the goal? Take it. There you go, 2,000. We'll see though when it's game over. You never know if you somehow lose them. Okay, now we're getting the epic chain, yes. Oh, the kernels are like little pinball bumpers. Tricky. Oh, thank you, Divine Spirit. True to your word. Didn't even wait for the game over. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh no. So now it gets tougher. I lost a whole bunch of them. Yeah, it's these axes. Come on. This it's not good. Not good. Just hanging on. Made it over 3,000 at least. I feel like this is one of those games where it's like Gradius, when you lose a power up, it's super hard to recover. Oh, but yeah. Thank you, Lash. Try to go. Yeah, it's got unlocked a lot of stuff that time. 19 checkpoints. Wow, maybe checkpoints. Oh, I think maybe I should be going for like 25 checkpoints. Thank you, Divine Spirit. You know, really appreciate the subs. But no, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna just go random and see what happens. Okay, I didn't expect to have the exact same horrifying creature. I want to see a different. Okay, I don't think I can beat that. We'll go with that. Let's see if we can outdo 19 checkpoints and 3,200. That's 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Like what I was saying, 5-minute games. I feel like it has to be a beak. The open mouth isn't the same for the Behemoth mascot. They have an unlimited number of options now for Behemoth merchandise. Really gotta get a strong start when it's easy. Hi, Sonic Joe. Yeah, just as Divine Spirit says, I wanted to. I love Behemoth games, so I wanted to showcase this for an hour, kind of like just for a jamboree. Fortunately, it does not have multiplayer, although I'm sure it has leaderboards. And yeah, Andre will take the reins at the usual time, although probably on a new Twitch stream. I hope you're doing well. You kind of bounce off the nest. So I'm wondering if Nintendo games, like, we had Echoes of Wisdom recently, but it'll Brothership be like the best title this year from Nintendo? That's something I'm wondering. At least like my own favorite, but I'll see. Whoop. Okay, having 180, that's just... I should be able to stack up a lot of points quickly here. Although it's getting tougher. Oh, shoot. $8.88 for replay. if those are grapes. I think a chicken would just eat all of this in real life. They're pretty voracious eaters. I had quails as pets as a kid, which are like mini chickens, I suppose. Very tiny, just fit in the palm of your hand. I say a hype chest there, but I've earned. I have no idea what that is. It's only visible to me. I think honestly I've only streamed on Twitch once before, and I normally just stream on YouTube. Okay, this run is not quite as good. I didn't keep that momentum going. Only 12 checkpoints, pretty close, but only 1,400 baby chicks. Let's see what abomination we have next time. Okay, I want to try again. Okay. Oh, there's an emote they were gifted, I see. Oh. Yeah. This game is holding A, though. Now I understand. Well, thank you, Andre. Which waddle? I think we'll try that one. Can't see the crown even. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be something like a dog samurai behemoth. Okay, well we still have to beat. Well, okay, we get 5,000 meters appears to be the main goal, which is about 3 miles. Only knowing from marathons and being Canadian. Of course, Canada, everything's in kilometers, although our height is in feet. Don't ask. So many grapes early, come on. I guess I was wrong. You're not just holding A, I am pressing A a lot. I got in the groove and forgot. I'll just press A rapidly. We'll see how high we can go. Except that's too high. I missed the nest. Okay, now we'll go up again. It does seem almost infinite how high we can go. Get out of here, a cup of coffee. I have my own coffee. The forks are a good addition because it makes it so I can't just sit back. I do have to go forward. Okay, obviously you need to keep more shields and oh, no worries, V. Yeah, just thanks for dropping by. Yeah, do you have any emote idea later? Let me know. We'll see what we can do. Whoa, didn't make it. It's run. It's not quite. Why is corn? The corn's being flung at me. Yeah, it's like having pinball bumpers bouncing away at you. Okay, I'm missing nests. Not good. Not good. I feel like this run is being tougher on me. Maybe the difficulty changes on altitude. Okay, if I hit the eggs, it unlocks more chicks to come along with you. I think. Thank you, Brando. I'll try. It's one of those things where it might be easier said than done, but yeah, definitely a sharp point. Anything red with a red outline is appears to be damaging. Well, other stuff just bounces you around. It's that one they're trying to force me away from the nest. It's easier said than done. Okay, now there's buttered toast. Alright. I gotta thread the needle here. I'm missing the huge chain of chickens I had earlier. That's a nice effect to push the eggshells away. Well, I hope everyone had a happy Halloween. I was giving out candy yesterday. I carved one pumpkin. It had a very flat face, so I carved it kind of like in a Minecraft pixel art style. Okay, only 12 checkpoints again, but over 1,000. I think the caramel corn helps unlock stuff, is my guess. And the distance traveled is accumulating at least to get towards a goal of 5,000 meters. So hopefully I'll do that beforehand. See if I can get to the. I'll share the emote. There we go. Okay, let's see. We'll randomize it. We'll see what we end up with. It keeps wanting that face, but the eyes certainly... No, we can't have that. Those are hilarious. I did do well with them, though. Okay. This is... another horrifying creature. Let's see if we can beat... I think it was 3,200 and 20 checkpoints. It's giving me an easy start here. It knows it was harder than me last time. I'm trying to think of different things like what are considered the happiest games ever. This one does have some darkness to it. I think Katamari Damacy would be up there. Yeah, probably some cozy games. I got greedy. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. None of them. Hello, Knights. Yeah, we are just checking out the game that just came out yesterday called Behemoth by the Castle Crashers people, and at 2 or in about 25 minutes or so, Andre will take the reins and be playing Mario Party Jamboree. Well, this is kind of like a runner game, so yeah, this is early on in a run. I'm trying to get to over 3,000 points in a run now. 3,220 nests, but I haven't had that same magic since I haven't been able to build on it. It's definitely just keeping as many of these chicks as possible and depositing them every time of the nest is the key. It's tough though. But it is a lot like a Flappy Bird type runner. But way more forgiving. Yeah, so it doesn't really seem like a stages, it just changes over time. So many pointy eggshells, no! Uh-oh. Not so many of them now when I need them. There we go. There we go. Okay, magnet, good. Okay, oh, I actually got back some momentum. Nice. It's one of the first times I've done that. Now, can I keep it for a few nests? It's kind of going to be the key here, but I need some more of those sunflower seeds. There they are. It's a shield. Nope. I'll get to chat in a moment. Thank you, Andre, for taking a look. I was focused on not dying there. Which I am very close to doing again. That magnet was pretty helpful. I couldn't deposit enough though that time. We came close to 5,000 meters, so okay, yeah. So definitely more songs are needed in the app. It's too bad. A lot of the Rareware songs are now owned probably by Microsoft, and they won't be there. Well, thank you, Knights. I was thinking like my 5th run, but it's nice to recover a bit. Why that creepy bird? Yeah. I had the usual like you have your first best run and then you start thinking about it more and you can't match that. That's what I had. No, but what music would everyone like added into the Nintendo Music app? Like it seems like a pretty well made app right now. It's just too bad. It's kind of locked under the NSO paywall, I guess, but you know, at least we don't have to pay for it. Because I would have NSO anyway. Almost. Yeah, about 20 minutes till Mario Party Jamboree. Keep going here. See if I can get a record run in that time. think I'm going to be hard pressed to match my earlier efforts, although it would be nice to get a big, huge train going again. See if there are any other power-ups. Oh, that's cruel, putting the eggshells there. Yeah, that's right, you move away. It's funny they have bread, like they have a loaf of bread and they have a bagged loaf of bread. What's the difference? Oh, so just wonder, seems you need composer credits. Yes! Composer credits would be great. I think Andre is very aware of that. And I think we were under a problem of royalties and them having to pay composers. Like Nintendo very often, as seen with not showing who's making these games, like just having it, it's made by Nintendo. Like they don't as often, except in their ass column, show the developers or ones that have been around the company for a very long time. They do have thousands of developers, which I guess makes it tougher, like who do they show, but it's always nice to see behind the scenes. For Halloween you did nothing, V. Well, I guess that happens sometimes. It was rainy here in Vancouver, but there's still a few groups of kids coming along. Candy, probably about 60 of them. A little. I think the rain stopped a bit, which helped, but not the best night. I didn't see the fireworks this year. I can hear them, but I didn't see them. But Halloween, Halloween's always tougher too when it's on a weeknight and not a weekday. But Knight's heart. Knight's, how's your Halloween? The coffee should give the chicken like a jolt. They should have like coffee energy. That was a bad gauntlet. Yeah, playing Halloween games is always nice, especially ones like I don't know, Luigi's Mansion or Castlevania. Like this game came out yesterday, and aside from Caramel Corn, I thought it wasn't like the best Halloween game, but it's probably them like trying to fit it on a Thursday during like the weekly news cycle. As not a lot of games and news come out on Friday. Normally Friday's a media day off. Oh, brutal. Not good. Not good. Not forward progress. I think that accumulated over 5,000 there. And getting very close to an unlock. So let's see. Yeah, that was a very rough one. But we have this new hilarious outfit. With the okay, that's the one. That's that is pretty horrifying. Let's go on. Yeah, Nintendo dropped 3 major things in a row and then dipped. Yeah, it was a weird, really weird week for Nintendo. The weirdness continues. They're just trying to get everything possible out that isn't Switch to keep some momentum going, keep people talking about Nintendo. It's a good time for it. It's experimenting with stuff that's not just games. Always at the end of the console cycle, it's neat to see what's happening. I mean, I always love the end of the Nintendo cycle for it. I mean, we got things like WarioWare. You know, we don't get that. It's nice to see a Switch because normally, like a console game, there won't take as many risks. But it seems like Nintendo, thanks to remasters, has been able to take some risks on some new titles as well. Of course, it's kind of like not like a super AAA title, some of these, but still pretty good efforts. This is also rough. don't think I've been getting as many magnets and oh, this is not good. And sunflower seed shields. That's doing me in. I will say though, like with Alarmo, that's a little bit pricey for alarm clock. $100 alarm clock. But the music app I thought was pretty good. And using it, I think it's well pretty good so far, other than the composers. Probably could have had even more music at first, but I guess it's like the minimum viable product angle. Just add just enough to get going, and add to it over time. No, darn it! Oh, I missed the nest. Yeah, it's neat to see Nintendo experimenting. The playtest is probably the most exciting one, which I couldn't get into because it's not available in Canada. I was there. I could have gotten in, but then it's like, nope, you do not match our specifications. And then, of course, it went out. It was done in like 1 hour. Like, I'm sure Nintendo experiments with stuff all the time. Like, we don't see it. Yeah, at least the coffee doesn't give me damage. That I do appreciate it knowing it bounces me. Oh no! This is bad. Only slightly better. So you've seen so many complaints being locked to NSO. Yeah, I agree with so many things now have ads all the time. Probably like this stream, that I'm kind of tired of ads and things. Like I would probably have YouTube. I would pay for it without ads, except YouTube without ads is like $20 a month. I think that's a little pricey, but. Now too, with streaming services offering ads over it after being used to no ads for so long, it's like it does get tiresome. Things like Spotify lets me skip ahead, but if you want to be hands-free and not paying attention, well then you're stuck listening to the ad. I mean, okay, we're gonna try this. So yeah, I have NSO anyway, so for me it's just like it's like free essentially. So I'd say the composer angle, that would be my complaint about it. Oh, I gotta get more of these to pay early dividends. About 10 minutes to go now to Mario Party Jamboree. Just thank you everyone who's coming by to just watch me check out this game that I would have probably gladly played by myself for an hour, but I wanted to show it off because I always love the art behind the Behemoth. I've done a lot of drawing back in the day, and again recently, and Dan Paladin, who's the artist behind this, is someone that I looked up to and loved his style. So that's why I love sharing these games with everybody. I would draw thumbnails, except drawing a thumbnail does take a decent amount of time, and maybe on features in the future that we know in advance, it's kind of hard to just draw something for instant use. That's a very good point, B, that it's not locked behind expansion packs, which they could have. That would have kind of limited the audience, so that is a much more reasonable thing. Like for me, I share on a family plan, so NSO is like $10 a year for me, which isn't much with the 64 games. Brando likes the music. Yeah, very relaxing music. It doesn't, like, they could have had more intense music to ramp up the pressure, but they kind of do that with the objects already. And art tips, well, for drawing or for art in general? Like drawing, I don't know, maybe we'll do, like, if we wants to draw a thumbnail, we could do that at stream one time. I could probably give a few tips. Some of it too, like it depends on digital versus faces. Faces, my tip is like if you're using something like Photoshop, let's say, or anything digital, they flip it. Then you'll see like the eyes are probably a different, like very different sizes. Other things too is that a lot of people, myself included at times, yeah, proportions, like your eyes are at the halfway point of the head. It's very easy to like have the eyes way up higher because that's what you think about. There's an exercise to get around that where you look at something and you draw the lines as you see them without looking down at the paper. So that way you're using the right side of your brain, and then you see the more of the true proportions of art just to practice. But it's usually like you draw a circle, you draw a V underneath, you draw a line and a half, you draw a line across the halfway point, and just practicing different styles. Like Penny Arcade, he looked up to Steven Silver a lot. He's got a pretty simple, good art style. It's all just practice knowing proportions, and rotating shapes in 3D really helps. Okay, let's randomize it, see what... always this mouth! It keeps giving me... That's why I complain about this game. It keeps giving me this mouth. No. Oh, at least your art has something in common with Mario Party Jamboree skills. Well, if you're saying they're bad, well, Mario Party, there's a lot of randomness to it, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's always a chance, thanks to Chance Time. Okay, I'm gonna go with classic Behemoth look, although he's got a rat tail. And also with YouTube too, there's so many different drawing tutorials these days, so yeah, 1 out of 8 wins. Painful. Well, if you keep chipping at it, you'll crack that barrier at some point. I think everyone's just playing it probably like crazy right now. Also, it might be who you're playing with, and then later on you'll play with some people who are newer at it, and you'll have the advantage. Like overall, if you keep at it, you'll win. That's seen by me whenever I play against Andre. He pulls ahead by the end. Like I'll have early luck, and then yeah, he pulls ahead. And then Chance Time will happen. No, just kidding. Wow, you've already played all the boards today, Knights? That's impressive. 64. I think too, talking about all the Nintendo news, like we had just before it, Sakurai ending his YouTube channel, which I thought might happen later to tie into some news about his next game, but it's more just about the channel. Ah, missed. That would have been good. So yeah, I kind of chained off a whole bunch of different Nintendo news, and there's been other gaming news right now, but it's kind of been about games I'm less interested in, like Dragon Age. So there hasn't been as much going on there. "40 hours of Jamboree already. I am impressed. So, hopefully good times with friends." Yeah, that was a good deposit. Finally, one of these again. Yes, all of them. Get me all. No, I missed the nest. Ah. At least that's not a penalty. It's just bad that I've missed it. This is gonna be a big deposit if I can get it. No, get out of my way, Toast. No, I missed 2 now. That would have been so many. That would have been so many. Okay, this one. Let me in. I think I had more. I'll take it. I'll take it though. Almost 200. Okay, gotta get this one. Gotta finish strong. Hello, Bad Puppy. Yeah, in about 2 minutes I'll end this, and then Andre will start a new stream on Twitch with Jamboree. Just playing some of the Behemoth, which came out yesterday. It's a Steam game, although I'm sure it'll be on everything later. And just wanted to showcase this new game from a developer that I've loved over the years. Oh, can I get to 2,000 again? Maybe not. But not with that attitude. No, no. $15 and $1,800. It's not a bad way to end it here. Yeah, let's see what randomness would. That's still the most horrifying one we've got. Yeah, that's what it was. Decent. It was a decent way to finish up. But no, thank you everyone for joining in. It's been Tom here playing Behemoth, which is out now on Steam for about $4. I know Divide Spirit. I appreciate it. Yeah, I started thinking about it too much, or the randomness just got harder. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'm going to end now, and Andre's going to start up a Mario Party Jamboree stream in a moment. I hope you guys have a great Friday afternoon, a great weekend. Bye, everyone.